We are here in Bahrain for another friendly race here on Fubeca's Marble Runs. Hey everybody, I'm Jeremiah. We have 12 marbles representing 12 countries, all competing in a 19-lap race here in this Bahrain circuit. You can see the teams over on the left: USA, India, Australia, Argentina, France, Belgium, Japan, Vietnam, Mexico, Brazil, China, and Germany will round off your 12 marbles competing in today's race. Which one will come out on top? We had a race similar to this 2 videos ago, and it was the USA who came out on top. Will they come out on top again? We'll have to see here in Bahrain. The stadium is packed, as it always is, for the tournaments here on Fubeca's Marble Runs, on the edge of their seats, awaiting this race, which will definitely be an exciting race. As I said, 19 laps, which is made possible by the Marble Booster here on Fubeca's Marble Runs. Amazing piece of technology. And now we're about to get started with the race. The lights are on, the marbles are ready, and we are off, and it is India coming out to lead right at the start, but the USA is able to take it right back. Through the DRS they go, and there's a whole bunch of marbles coming out into the lead, being led by Vietnam. Argentina coming up close in second. Mexico is now overtaking Argentina for second place. Argentina has fallen down to third. Australia is in fourth, and France is rounding off your top 5 for this first lap. USA has fallen down all the way to 7th. They started in pole position. Will they be able to catch back up and win another friendly race here in Bahrain? We'll have to see. But it is still Vietnam who was in the lead, but Argentina is able to overtake it. Vietnam has fallen down all the way to 4th place. Mexico coming in at 2nd. Australia in 3rd place. And France has taken 4th. Argentina trying to stretch out their lead here in the 3rd lap. But they do take the DRS, which allows a lot of other countries to come up and catch back up to them. And Australia is the marble that comes out of all that chaos in the lead. Mexico still in 2nd. Argentina is back up in 3rd place now. France trying to catch up as well. Australia is already facing some pressure from Argentina, who's came back to 2nd already. Mexico having some trouble with that DRS. And they are falling down to 3rd. Here comes Argentina, trying to make a pass for first over Argentina, and there it is right there through the inside. Argentina now in 1st place. Australia not very happy, and there's a bump from them, and they overtake back for 1st place. And here comes France now trying to pressure for 2nd over Argentina, but nothing happens yet. The USA has fallen all the way down to 12th place, starting in pole position. They are doing very bad in this race so far. Let's see if they can catch back up any. India in 11th. They started in 2nd in the pole position starting order. They're having a terrible race as well. Australia still in the lead. Nobody's able to pressure them at this point. Belgium, though, coming up in 3rd place. Now they're pressuring Argentina. And then there's the chase pack: France, Mexico, Germany, and Vietnam, all up there in that middle pack, trying to catch up to Argentina and Australia, who are your top 2, and they both go through the DRS. And here comes Belgium and France. They're not able to do anything right now. France trying to draft Australia. They're having some hard time as Argentina losing some ground. Australia trying to come up from behind, but here comes France, but they're not able to do anything. You're in 8th lap right now, and it is Argentina still in the lead. France overtakes for 2nd place. Australia has fallen down to 3rd, and here comes a bunch of other marbles. It's Mexico, then Germany, and then Australia. He will round off your top 5. France takes over for 1st place. Argentina has fallen down to 2nd. Let's see if France can hold it. Argentina wants to keep the lead. They were in the lead for quite a while, and they want to take it back. We are almost about to enter the midway point of this race. Is France being followed by Argentina, and then the chase pack, which is Germany, Mexico, Vietnam, and a bunch of other marbles all the way down to 8th place, all right there next to each other. The top 2 are trying to break away from the rest of the field farther than they already are. France is just trying to single himself out from Argentina. Argentina does not want that to happen, though. He's trying to catch back up, and he's gaining a little bit of ground there. And Germany is still facing pressure from Mexico, who's been doing decent in this race. He hasn't been able to hold the lead, but he has been in the top 5 for most of this race. And here comes Argentina on the right side, and they overtake for France through the DRS zone. And Argentina is back in the lead. France still in second. And here comes Belgium for third place. So they get a big boost of speed there, and they're catching up to France. Let's see if they can overtake for second place, or France can hold it and maybe even take back first from Argentina. Through the DRS for France, that loses them a little bit of time, as well as for Belgium. Argentina really extending their lead. And here comes Mexico, and they overtake for third place over Belgium. And France still in second, trying to catch up to Argentina. Argentina is having an amazing race. They've been able to stay in the lead for almost the entire race, and then when they do, they really get far ahead, and all the other marbles have a really hard time catching back up. We are in the 13th lap, over halfway through this race, and it's still Argentina, being followed by France and then Mexico. Let's check in on some of these other marbles. USA is in 11th, India is in 12th. The top two starter marbles in the starting gate, they're not having a good race. Germany all the way down in 10th, and Australia in 9th. Australia was in second and first for some of this race. What has happened to them? For Argentina, though, having a tremendous race, in first for almost every lap. They've probably been in first for probably like 10 laps out of these 15 laps we've had so far. And it is still France in second, Mexico in third. And here comes Japan. We haven't seen them in the top 5 yet, and they're in 4th place now. But they have a long way to go to catch up to Mexico. And China all the way up to 5th now. They were in the bottom half, and now they're up in 5th. See if they can catch up to Japan and Mexico. France still inching their way up, trying to gain every possible space they can on Argentina, and they've caught up. There's the lead on Argentina is gone. France may be able to pass here. Mexico and Japan still in 3rd and 4th, and Argentina is able to regain their lead. It's not as large as it has been, but France is still trying to catch up. Here comes Mexico and Japan in 3rd and 4th, and there's a pass for France, and France is now in 1st place. Argentina is furious. They're trying to come up and take it back. They only have 2 more laps to go. Can Argentina retake the lead over France? Will this be a runaway for France? Argentina is drafting them. See what they can do. Through the DRS they go, and a little bit of trouble there, but they use it to their advantage. Argentina is back in the lead. Quite the strategy, going up on that striped area and using that to kind of change their angle of their rolling and pass France on the inside. Mexico still in 3rd place, Japan in 4th, China in 5th. As we enter the final lap, it's Argentina in lead, but here comes France, and they overtake for 1st place in the final lap. Argentina trying to catch back up, but France has already gained somewhat of a lead. Only a couple more turns to go, and here comes Argentina drafting France. This is going to be a race to the line. France still has to hold off for one more corner, and looks like they're going to be able to. And it will be France who is the champion of this race. Argentina coming in at 2nd, and surprise China coming in at 3rd place over Mexico. They're able to take 3rd place right at the last second over Mexico, who gets 4th. Japan in 5th place. Belgium in 6th, Germany 7th, USA 8th, Brazil 9th, Vietnam comes in at 10th, Australia in 11th, and India in 12th place.
Wow, you made a sensational race with beautiful overtaking. Congratulations on your first victory at the Marble Circuits 2022.
Yes, 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 I'm very happy now. I didn't expect to have such a special weekend. Thank you to the whole team.
You see the France marble, very excited about their win over Argentina. Argentina led most of the race, and then it was France at the very end, in the last lap, coming in from behind. A surprise win by France. They're definitely excited with the result of this race. Argentina not so excited. They were cheated out of their 1st place. They did so good. Then they lost out in the final lap. And then China getting respectable 3rd place. Good finish for them. They started all the way back in 11th. So that's quite the gain they had in this race. Congratulations to France for being your champion of this Bahrain-friendly Marble Circuit style tournament. Argentina coming in at 2nd and China in 3rd place. Argentina only 0.13 seconds behind France. Very close win, but ultimately it was France who came out with the win. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the Hopley Quadrilla tournament on September 18th. I'm Jeremiah, signing off. Until next time, this has been Fubeca's Marble Runs. Good day, everyone.